Did you know Death Valley, one of the hottest places on Earth, isn't even near the equator? But if the equator gets the most sunlight, shouldn't it be the hottest? Let me break this down for you. The equator is like the front row at a concert. It gets hit with the most sunlight because the sun shines straight down. Further away, like near the poles, it's like sitting in the back row, where sunlight spreads out and isn't as intense. So, you'd think the hottest places must be right near the equator, but Death Valley proves there's more to it. Number 1. The valley traps. Heat. Imagine a big bowl in the ground surrounded by walls. That's Death Valley. The sun heats the ground during the day, and the heat tries to rise but gets stuck because the walls block cooler air from coming in. The heat bounces back down, making it even hotter. The ground in Death Valley is mostly rock and sand, which soak up sunlight and get really hot, kind of like a frying pan left in the sun. Then it heats the air above it, making everything feel like an oven. Number 2. No clouds, no water. Death Valley has super dry air and almost no clouds, so there's nothing to block the sun. All the sunlight goes straight to the ground and heats it up like crazy. Number 3. The ground is like a frying pan. The ground in Death Valley is mostly rock and sand, which soak up sunlight and get really hot, kind of like a frying pan left in the sun. Then it heats the air above it, making everything feel like an oven. Places like Australia's outback or deserts in the Middle East get hot for similar reasons. Dry air, no clouds, and land that absorbs sunlight like a sponge. Plus, winds and weather patterns can push even more heat into those areas. It's not just about being close to the equator. It's about how the land, air, and sun work together to trap heat. A fun fact for you. Death Valley is so hot because it's like a big heat trap with clear skies and a super hot ground. In fact, the hottest temperature ever recorded was 56.7 degrees Celsius, 134 degrees Celsius, there in 1913. That's hot enough to fry an egg on the ground.